10 seconds remaining.
So we are going to be getting into this game now. It's going to be the last game of the day, Vega Squadron versus M19. The Enchantress, the AA ban out, the IO, the Necrophos ban out there as well. Venomancer, Lich picked up by M19, and Night Stalker picked up by Vega Squadron. Interesting to see that they're not going back for the Queen of Pain Earthshaker combo, as Pikachu got absolutely demolished by that in the mid lane. I wonder if M19 sorry, pick up the Lycan.
10 seconds remaining.
Just to add a little bit of balance during the night time when the Night Stalker throws out his darkness. You have that Howl that does the bonus healing during the night, and it is only a flat heal, but it's a decent amount of health, a decent amount of bonus health that you've got on you. So Night Stalker does need to think twice about using the darkness when they come in for a fight.
Radiant team back.
So M19 instantly for the third ban. They take out the Queen of Pain. The Doom is going to be taken out there by Vega Squadron.
So
M19 they take out the Nature's Prophet now as well, wanting to be taking the split push heroes out of the game. So one last ban before the second round of picks.
10 seconds remaining.
And
5
Vega,
seconds remaining.
who do they not want to be playing up against here? Who?
Dire team
Gonna be the Tusk that they take out. So M19, they took the first game, like I say, it was a bit of a back and forth with the Phantom Lancer. The second game they got absolutely demolished. What did they do now? They take the Earthshaker for themselves and try and apply the same amount of pressure to Vega Squadron as Vega Squadron did last match to M19, maybe in that mid lane.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So Vega.
Dire team pick.
They pick up the puck, and that's going to be an instant puck pickup, is what I was trying to say. And again, I wonder if they're going to go for something like the Faceless Void or something like the AA that was supposed with the Bane and the Night Stalker already picked up. They've got the 4 and the 5 there, unless they want to run this Night Stalker in the off lane. M19. They've got themselves the Lich, the Earthshaker, maybe an Earthshaker support, so they want themselves an off lane. And depending on where they want to run this Venomancer, they couldn't run this Venomancer in the mid lane, or even the position 1. So, it is still quite up in the air how M19 want to draft this.
Radiant team pick. Mirana.
And once again, the Mirana is picked up. Is this going to be a Pikachu mid lane Mirana? Core Venomancer on the position 1, Lich Earthshaker supports, and then just look for the offlaner in the final pickup.
5 seconds remaining.
Vega. They've got a minute and a half left on the reserve time for the second pick, the last ban, and then the last pickup. So they really are starting to look for a combination with this puck, something that goes with the Night Stalker as well. And this could even be an off-lane Mirana if they still want to go back for something like the Lycan. Vega now. Again, taking the time. Silent. Just really trying to think of what they can go for. I mean, again, there's still some great teamfight heroes up in there if Vega want to go very aggressive once again. They've got the puck, so they can start to initiate with the Dream Call, keep everyone locked down. Even something, again, if they want to run this Night Stalker in the off lane, they're going to be picking up the Bloodseeker.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So M19. Just got the last bit of reserve time left for this last ban. And the last pickup as well. And again, it depends whether you want to run these heroes. It could be a Pikachu mid on the Mirana once again. The Venomancer in that core role. Earthshaker and Lich supports. And then just look for the off-laner. And it looks like, yeah, M19 are really going to be taking the time about this. They're going to be banning out the Weaver. So they don't want to be playing up against the chase potential of the Weaver that can get in throughout the Swarm now as well. Going for that Lincoln Sphere. It's just started to creep back into the meta, Weaver. And it is a really strong hero if he gets a little bit of momentum going. You don't really want to be giving it, especially with the Bloodseeker as well. So M19, they want to be taking it out. They want to be looking for, well, not having to deal with the Invid Sakuchi for one. Earthshaker. Again, is it going to be this offlane Earthshaker or is it going to be a support? This is where the draft kind of flexes for me. But the reserve time burning down for Vega. They ban out the anti-mage. So do you think this is going to be an off-lane Mirana, mid-lane Venomancer? Or did they just panic while they had no reserve time left and go for the AM ban, with it being a safe ban out?
Morphling.
Okay, Vega pick up the Morphling. And I can see why they ban out the AM now. Yeah, that would have been a great adjustment to the draft. Picking up the AM just to burn down the Morphling so he can't really be able to morph as fast as he usually can.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And with 26 seconds left on the reserve time, who do M19 want to be going for?
You may now select your heroes.
Oh damn, son, they pick up the Broodmother, and it's going to be a mid Pikachu on that, Madden on the carry Mirana, Yume on the Earth Spirit, Muriel on the Lich, and it's going to be Funnick in the off-lane Venomancer role. Meanwhile, on the side of Vega Squadron, we've got Silent on the Bane, Afterlife playing up the puck, G picking up the Bloodseeker. Yeah, okay. I'm assuming it's going to be Aloha Dance on the Morphling. And then Slayer on the Night Stalker. So this is the final game for the day. We will be back in, let's take a look at the time.
10 seconds remaining.
God, what are we now? So 12,
5 seconds remaining.
15 hours, I think. maybe 17 hours. We come back at 3 PM CEST, so it's probably about between 15 and 16 hours. But this is going to be the final game of the day between Vega and M19. Just waiting for everybody to be ready to get into the game. So the TP's come in
Prepare for
from the
battle.
Bane. Silent moves himself up, gets this ward down, which are they going to be able to scout out, because he could look for the invasion with Silent, as well as the poke, the Bloodseeker. The Bloodseeker going to be, it's going to be an offlane Bloodseeker, it looks like. Yeah, Afterlife picking that one up now. Meanwhile, M19 taking the first game, losing out on the second. Are they going to go for a is this going to be a dual lane? The Venomancer with Muriel.
30 seconds to battle.
Brood Mama in the mid. And Funnick keeps coming down, just trying to tempt Slayer in with his bananas, but apparently Slayer does not want Funnick's banana. He just wants to hang around for the rune and protect his carry.
The battle begins.
And again, this is going to be the last game of the day,
Waters rise.
so hopefully you enjoy it. And hopefully I can do the cast justice. Slayer. Rotates around behind. Is he going to be looking for the courier? The courier is nowhere near being able to look for a delivery as Pikachu gets his web down in this mid lane. The orb's going to be coming through. This is something that he's going to be dealing with as well. The spiders, when they do come out, are going to be orbed up. So that is a lot of damage. He does need to micro those.
Denied.
Meanwhile, bot lane. It is going to be Funnick as well as Muriel on this bottom lane in a dual off lane. Slayer gets the void off onto Madden. Madden's just throwing himself forward though. Trying to get himself back under his tier 1 as Slayer right clicks him down and does so much damage. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane, the orbs are flying once again. Pikachu just trying to keep himself healthy. Got himself this level 2 now, so he's going to be able to pop up those spiders like so. Meanwhile, bot lane, Funnick, Muriel being forced back underneath the tier 1 tower. Pikachu with the regen. On the webs, the orbs come through, it doesn't actually hit onto anyone. He's got himself the sentry ward as well to make sure he can't be spotted up himself. And every time Puck leaves the lane, it does just open the lane up to be pushed in that little tiny bit, but the spiders is going to be the Venom scale coming out onto Silent now. Silent is going to be able to run himself away. Muriel just trying to harass him down with the right clicks. And meanwhile, mid lane, G getting pretty low, doesn't have the mana, does now, and the spiders are going to be the way to the first blood. As Muriel and Funnick on the bottom lane just try and hang around. The Venom skill is going to go once again onto Silent. Silent trying to run himself away by his... uses a tango into one of the trees, and now Funnick needs to run himself up and around. But he does find himself a regen. Pikachu, the orb, just going to be a little bit off the mark as G, once again, going to be right clicked down by these spiders. And that is a lot of damage coming out. As Slayer takes down Yume on the top lane. Madden just tries to leap himself away. Now Afterlife You're up bot lane once again. It's just chaos in every single lane. It looks like they want to go back for Madden now. So the right click's coming out. Is there a silence or a void available? Not for 3 seconds. He doesn't have the mana to cost it anyway, but it might be the right clicks coming out. Slayer secures that kill. As Aloha Dance gets a deny on the bottom lane. Oh boy. Must have been the poison. And now, yeah, with Pikachu being able to spider. And just damage G so consistently. G just needs to be careful. Yumi rotating through behind as well. If he can get the Fisher out, this could block G in, but he does have the orb to get himself out. Yeah, the orb comes through. The sentry just out of range. Now the Fisher phase shift is going to be there. The Fisher throws through, and it's just going to be on the wrong side of the wall. It could be another kill. The Spider's going to be able to chase down. The orb comes out. And the Jaunt gets G away. And once again, the mana just was not there for the Spiderites. As now Night Stalker chasing down Yumi. The TP, the nighttime, the invis rune from Night Stalker as well. This could be dangerous for Madden. No silence though, so he's going to be able to leap himself away. Meanwhile, bot lane, the waveform comes through. Funnet going to be in a lot of trouble. The Reckless going to be there as well. Muriel can't find himself a return kill.
Yes.
And Afterlife on the top lane picks up Madden. So that invis rune probably doing work. Yumi trying to move themselves down into position, maybe trying to bait out away from. There's going to be the Venomous Gale. Right click's coming out onto Aloha Dance as well, but he's just going to be holding his ground for now. Trying to morph himself up as well, or healing up actually with the Tango as well as that Ring of Health. The Fisher comes through. With the Venomous Gale, forced to use those one charges to keep himself healthy. Top lane, Madden trying to find what he can in the jungle. Slayer is going to rotate through the right clicks as well as the void. There is a leap available. If Madden needs to get himself to safety, he just leaps himself into the trees. Oh boy, good job there was no blood right there for him to leap into. Meanwhile, the Venomous Gale going to be a little bit off the mark. The right click's coming through now from Aloha Dance. Waveform forward, Muriel could be in a lot of trouble as the Brain Sap comes in, but it's not enough to fish. And now the Fisher, as Aloha Dance just seems to get the morph off to keep himself healthy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Shrine once again. Gonna be
Haste.
Yumi with the haste.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And are they going to be able to find the kill here? Right click's coming out. The Fish is going to block the path. He goes for the Nightmare. Tries to TP himself away because there's no more stuns. On top lane. The arrow flies. The tower. Is it going to be denied as the Rupture comes out? Madden just needs to look for the TP, the Blood Right as well, but he's not got one. The right clicks and it's going to be the kill. Going the way of Afterlife. Meanwhile in the mid lane.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
So the top tower does fall. And the Spiders starting to ramp up again, starting to really be effective. Mid lane, G trying to push this lane in. Yumi is stood there, holding the Fisher. But as soon as Pikachu is actually going to go for the Desolator first, but again, as soon as Pikachu goes for this, the Orchid, maybe after the Desolator, it does mean that G is going to have a hard time until he gets that Lincoln Sphere, trying to keep himself alive. Once he starts to get chased down by the Broodmother.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Pikachu rotated in, the fish is going to go through as well, the dust and the Dream Cold. There's going to be a rupture as well as a blood ray. It looks like they want to trace down this Grandmother, and it looks like Pikachu not going to be able to get himself away. G cleaning that one up, but Afterlife gets taken down by Pikachu, and the tower's going away. Oh, it's actually the spiders take down the Night Stalker. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, there is a Nightmare available if they want to try and make a go, but the takedown, and once again, Aloha Dance gets the deny.
Flesh sustains, gold remains.
Slayer. Looking for it, Rican, and Pikachu is going to be the to try and do a bit of harass, but the spiders all cleaned up there by G. And now Pikachu needs to start building his spider army once again. The Venomous Gale comes out. Aloha Dance needs to be careful trying to strength moth himself up and gets the waveform away now as well. But it's ticking down. Don't think he needs to be denied, but he's going to be able to TP himself back to base to heal himself up. As Pikachu, this tier 1 tower, the arrow flies out. It's not going to be on to anyone.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
Phonic, a Venomous Gale comes out, right clicks as well. It looks like he's just trying to do a lot of harass damage. Keep him off and having to use this regen. In fact, he's not got any regen left. It's Pikachu now. Gets himself the medallion, goes back to try and finish off the Desolator now as well. He's going to be able to pick up that Desolator. And it's only 10 minutes in. He's got himself the medallion, the Desolator, the Soul Ring now as well. Meanwhile, bottom lane, is there going to be a chase down? It's only level 4, so it's only the Nightmare available for the Bane. Oh, Lich could be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, it's going to be secured by the Brain Sap coming out from the Bane. And now, Puck trying to chase down Phonic. There's going to be the Waning Rift as well as the Dream Cold. The Orb finishes off that kill. And the Night Stalker uses his darkness, but doesn't even need to use it. Really, because he couldn't get himself there in time. The wraparound could come onto the Lich though. Sayak looking for the Nightmare, does get it off. And now 3 heroes converge. The Lich is going to be so much trouble. The waveform, even the Chain Frost bouncing around. He gets a return kill, excuse me, onto Silent. And now the TP's coming in from the Venomancer. Only level 6. So he's not chosen to take a point in that Poison Nova just yet. And now Madden going for his power treads. As it looks like Afterlife trying to hunt down Yume. Yume, does he have a TP? He is, but he's going to be able to get himself away just as Afterlife couldn't get that last right click off.
The wages of fear.
Mid lane, Pikachu once again got his spider army up. He should be looking for the push, but instead just looking to farm up the creeps, dive himself in and out of this lane. Support where necessary.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Slayer G, the fly up to the high ground, the Dusk used as well. There's going to be a Dream Call. Is there going to be any rotations in? The Earthshaker trying to get there, but it looks like the Fissure just couldn't be enough, but the Spider still goes down. G cleans that up as Zayak gets the kill onto Muriel on the top lane. And now, Aloha Dance, is he going to be able to push this tower in? With the Puck, as well as the Night Stalker looking for the wraparound. It's nighttime now for another 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Phonic needs to dodge it out. He does have the TP, but is it going to be able to use it as the silence looks for the TP, but the waning rift
Is under attack.
pops out the Venomancer. And this game
Dire's
extremely back and
structures are
forth.
fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tier 1 tower. Looks like it's going to be pushed out by the Morphling G. Is he going to try and go and support the fight on the top lane as the Nightmare comes through? The arrow is going to hit though, the Rupture. Madden, is he going to be able to get himself out of this with the TP? There's no Fiend script available. So Muriel now going to be chased down as Madden does get the TP away. That's a damn shame. Trying to throw out the Chain Frost, hoping that the Bane was following him up, but Bane tried to play it the other way just in case he tries to cut his way through the trees.
Gold remains.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And Pikachu now moving towards the Mask of
Dire's
Madness.
top tower is under attack.
So he really wants to be able to rip those heroes to shreds, sustain himself with the lifesteal. Pikachu, what's he gonna do with all these spiders? All these spiders inside this web. Just gonna be carrying on farming up.
Arms for the dead.
So Pikachu does move himself. He's just moving himself around the jungle trying to find this farm as the top lane slightly pressured now by the Bane.
Invisibility.
But it's not going to be too much as Earthshaker with the Invis Rune. He's going to be able to spot out G. Does he have himself an Echo Slam if he wants to try and throw this down? He does. And it looks like they want to try and make a move on this. The Echo Slam, the phase shift from the Fisher, the Echo Slam.
Dire's
Oh,
middle
we used
tower
it just
is
a
under
little bit
attack.
too soon. Got a little bit trigger happy, and now that's going to mean that the spider may even go down here. Broodmother being caught out by the Fiend's Grip. The Up comes in as well, and it's going to be G with that waning rift to secure the kill.
Time to hibernate.
Marana trying to get everyone out with the Moonlight Shadow, but
Radiant's bottom tower is
the
under
Broodmother,
attack.
not that lucky, leaps himself up to the high ground to avoid the Night Stalker. And now it looks like G blinks himself up, gets the Dream Call onto at least the Lich. The arrow comes through. It's going to be phase shifted through though. Muriel, okay, the Fisher comes through, yeah. Breaks the Dream Call and just moves himself out to safety. As Night Stalker TPs himself back. 15 to 4, 8k net worth going the way of Vega. And it looks like Vega, especially with this Morphling now, getting, if we take a look at the actual net worth, it's Puck sitting up on the top. Broodmother not far behind, and then Bloodseeker. Now though, Madden. The Chain Frost isn't going to bounce to anyone, but Yumi is trying to get himself in, and the Fish is going to be there as well. The Enchant Totem's going to be thrown out, the right clicks, and it looks like Silent at least may go down. The Brain Sap though, the Rupture coming through. Is he going to be able to get himself away from this? Muriel trying to run himself away, the TP comes through, but there's going to be the mini sub from the Void off the Night Stalker, and now Yumi. Just can't get the TP away. The Nightmare is going to be there. The Urn charges, the Brain Sap. Fisher gets two, but he's got no way to get out, and the right clicks come through. Afterlife secures that kill, 17 to 4. Vega gonna start, and Pikachu needs to start pushing these lanes down. He spent the last 16 minutes looking for his farm, getting his items up, but it's all well and good, but you're 17 to 4, 13 kills behind, 10k net worth down, and you've not even taken a single tier 1 tower. So Pikachu, please.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Puck in the mid lane, just jumps himself back. Funnick. Looking for the push on the bottom lane. He's got 2 points into the Plague Wards now as well. The Puck coming down just to de-push the wave.
Silence. Puck out.
Madden. I'm trying to stalk this Silent. But if he can get himself a good arrow, he might even be able to find the kill. Just go for the leap. You've got the Starstorm there as well. Okay, looks like he's not actually going to be making a move. He's just hiding himself around looking for the XPs, I guess. As the spiders start to move in, half of them die off. But that is the wave of the spider, the blood right. Is he going to be able to get them out in time? Just macros them back in time, moves them back in. Just to do damage to the tier 1 tower and finally starting to put his spiders to good use.
For the twins.
So Venomancer. With the 3 points, he's just trying to, again, stop the wave in its tracks, keep them around there with these Plague Wards, make sure the Morphling can't go any further. Now the nighttime, the darkness is used, Afterlife finds the kill onto Muriel.
Drink your blood.
So Afterlife going towards, in fact he's got the Radiance now, he's about 100 gold away from being able to pick that up. As Slayer moving towards the pipe, it looks like they want to try and make a move onto the Venomancer, at least put a bit of pressure onto the tier 2 tower Pikachu. The Sentry Order's there, the Venom skill is going to be off the mark though, and it looks like the Puck coming through from behind, jumps himself back down to, oh, gets himself caught in the trees actually. If Pikachu walks himself through it, could be messy for G. The arrow, the Echo Slam, it's going to be big, it's going to be the kill. And it's going to be a 6-time streak, going the way of Pikachu. $18-5. Spiders. Again, they could be able to push for Slain, and Spiders will be able to do a lot of siege potential damage.
Just what are you hiding, Roshan?
The arrow flies through. It doesn't hit onto Roshan, and now the protection coming out as Pikachu tries to get himself the big bag.
This sustains, gold remains.
Silent. Over the Night Stalker, if he comes through from behind, he even fires, gets himself over the gap of the Roshan pit. It's going to be the death of Muriel now, and the Fiend's Grip comes out. Are they going to be able to take down... Nope, not even going to be able to take down the Bane before the triple kill comes out. Dream Kill going to be a little bit off the mark, and now the Fissure. But it does mean that Vega are going to be able to turn this around and go into the Roshan pit. 21-6. They pick up the Aegis now in G. What's he going to be doing? Is he going to try and... He's actually going for the level 5 Dagon. Yeah, okay, that's actually really good. Just the burst damage coming up from that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The Waning Rift clears up all the spiders, the orb as well, and now Pikachu once again has a family taken away from her.
A prize.
She doesn't care, she can make more. Push, Slayer just hiding himself,
Dire's top tower
just
is under attack.
keeping himself between the trees. So if the defense comes in, does he want to try and make a move? Slayer just backs himself. And now Yume. Is he going to go try and go for the blink? He's not got that Echo Slam for the next 8 seconds, so if they can try and delay this, they may be able to take a fight. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, it looks like G going to be pushing in this bottom lane with Akati as well.
Dire's structures
The
are
TP coming in. If you can get this blink echo, it's going to be big. The orb goes. The arrow's going to be there with the Fissure though, and can't jump to the orb as the Starstorm does secure the kill for Madden. And now the tier 2 tower is going to be denied. But meanwhile, back in the mid lane, it looks like they are going to be trying to make a move onto the I was going to say the Bannerman to the Broom Mother. Afterlife, the Chain Frost bouncing around. Is it going to be enough to take down Afterlife? Aegis is going to be popped. And now Broom Mother tries to back himself away, but there's going to be a Nightmare. Fissure not going to be on the mark. Maybe just trying to split up the gank.
Radiant's
The shrine
bottom
going to be
tower
there
is under attack.
to heal up Yume as well as Muriel, and maybe they make a move onto the Night Stalker bot lane. The Starstorm once again just trying to clean up these creep waves.
My waters rise.
As the scan comes out, they see it. There's going to be the flight forward from Slayer. The silenced up onto Madden, the Nightmare now as well, but there's two heroes waiting to follow up. Oh, as the Morphling comes through from behind him. Instantly takes down Muriel and tries to leap away while he's got the Rupture on him. So Afterlife finds that kill. Now Yume being chased down. The push from 5 heroes may come into this tier 3 tower. Tier 2 tower was denied, remember. 23-7.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And now Broodmother, the Nightmare's going to be there, but the real Nightmare is Pikachu. Those goddamn spiders, there's so many of them. If he takes down Silent G, trying to get himself away with the stun from the Dream Coil, gets himself away to his orb.
Is under attack.
And now Muriel, going to be once again right-clicked down by the Morphling. I mean, who would have thought an ancient dead wizard with the power to over an ice or a puddle? And it turns out the puddle wins as Slayer chases down Funnick. The right click's coming out, the Blood Red's going to be there as well. Funnick caught in the trees, no way out of this Rupture. And now the Bloodseeker gets his feast.
What a burn!
Meanwhile, the chase comes out. Once again, Pikachu didn't go for the Orchid actually, went back for the BKB. As well as the Mask of Madness, so he's not able to really lock down and keep the puck from being able to dive away. Mid lane, G comes in, he gets the winning rift onto the spiders and Pikachu. Once again, just forced to make more. Yume going towards the Shadow Blade. The orb comes through, so they know it's on cooldown now. If they want to try and make a move onto G, is there a blink? But there is backup behind him. The spider going to be seen. The Sentry Ward up. Meanwhile, once again, the puddle. One more right click. The Moonlight Shadow might actually be able to get himself away from this. Yeah. Okay. Maybe could have got himself out alive. But it's not. It's not actually going to work. Bloodseeker. Does he have any way to stop this TP out? He does not. An Afterlife. It's a little bit sad he didn't find the kill. Like Morphling found the kill onto Madden. And it looks like Vega. Roshan is down for the next 2 minutes 26. It's the Age is still there. Echo Slams. Is it going to be enough though to kill off? They do take down G. And now the BKB, the spider trying to turn this around. The right click, Slayer trying to fly himself up the hill. Not going to be enough.
Stalker. That's a face even a mother couldn't love.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So the spiders, they may finally be able to take a tier 1 tower.
Structures are fortified.
As the tier 1 tower is getting pressured in now by the spiders. The right clicks getting it pretty low, but it looks like Bane is there. He's looking for the deny. Is he going to be able to get it with the Nightmare? The spider should just be able to finish this off though. As Afterlife finds a kill onto Yuma on the top lane. Now they're going to try and go for more as well. Looks like Afterlife just trying to get himself safely away after finding that one kill. TPs to the bottom lane. Slayer, are they going to try and make a move? They know that Madden's around there. If they can get the silence, the void, the Dagon, the TP is going to be cancelled by that Dream Coil.
That's for your impertinence.
And now G, 8-4-1. It's not the 16-0 and 7 from last match, but it's getting there. 29-10, 28 minutes in. 14k net worth lead.
Gold remains.
Let's take a look. Lich has died. He's 1-9 and 3. 3 of those coming in within the past 5 minutes or so, I think, from the Morphling. Now this mid lane tier 2 tower going to be pressured. The ice armor is there, but that doesn't really matter to the Morphling. He takes it down anyway. Now the spider. Broodmother, Venomous Gale just on the mark. There's going to be the rupture, but it looks like the BKB. Pikachu trying to be clever. Gets right click down. And Afterlife secures that kill. He does have buyback available though. As the tier 3 tower now, Vega starting to pressure up. Arrow onto the replica of the Morphling. So, it looks like they want to try and make a move. The Adaptive Strike is going to hit onto Funnick, and there you are. Aloha Dance still just sitting, tanking down this tower. The arrow comes through the fissure as well. The Poison Nova though. Is it going to be enough to find the kill onto the Morphling? It doesn't look like it. The Chain Frost does bounce through. And everybody gets themselves away. Even Slayer going to be backing themselves up.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And Roshan is back up in the next 3 seconds. If Slayer moves into the pit, could see this moves himself back in it just as... Roshan, okay, that was a little bit longer than 3 seconds. So Slayer not going to be spotting that one out. Madden. Are they going to try and make a go on this? He does back himself up. Yume is there to help out as well. The arrow flies through. Morphling's going to take it in the face.
A prize.
Alms for the dead.
And now, with the Shadow Blade, the Echo Slam's going to be there. Is there going to be another follow-up power? He's trying to morph himself away. He does still have the replica once the stun was off to jump himself away from, but another enchant totem, and then he just gets himself away. He has too much health with that Morphling to strengthen. Now Pikachu being right-clicked down. G, are they going to be able to chase him down? The Dust, is it available? The BKB popped, and it looks like Pikachu wants to try and make a move on this Slayer. The Rupture comes out though, and Broodmother tries to get the kill onto Bane, but with the Nightmare, the Fiend's Grip now as well, they are going to be able to try and turn this around. The Silence and Fissure comes through, cancelling off the Fiend's Grip, but they are going to be able to take down the Broodmother. So he's down for the next 96 seconds, no buyback available. And now once again, Roshan going to be scanned out, but it doesn't matter, it goes the way of the Morphling. Afterlife picking up the cheese now as well. Got himself a Scuddy, a Radiance as well as a Midas. That is one farmed Bloodseeker. So the push is going to come in 62 seconds without a Broodmama. Yume trying to do what he can to block it up, but the right clicks are going to come down and the tier 3 tower does die. Slayer picks up an arrow, but that's not really going to bother him. The Morphling doesn't get the waveform completely right. Now the Rupture comes through. Funnick needs to be careful about how far he moves. Is he going to be taken down? The Starstorm does come up, but Funnick is going to be taken down by Afterlife, and then the mid-racks taken down by Aloha Dance. And now the Earthshaker taken down by Slayer now again. It's Muriel. Nothing can do. 3 heroes without buyback, and Funnick the only one with. It looks like Madden could be paying the price here as well as the Dagon comes out. Good game's going to be called, and that is going to be the final game of the night, going the way of Vega. M19 going to be sadly knocked out of the qualifiers for CIS. So it's been a long day. We've had 3 best of 3s. We started at 2 PM my time. It's now nearly 11 PM my time. We're going to be back at 3 PM CEST for Navi. I'm pretty sure. So thanks for sticking with me. If you've been here all day, thank you. And even sticking with me this last couple of matches when I've been absolutely exhausted. But hopefully you've enjoyed the cast again. I will be back tomorrow doing more CIS Dota on, I'm assuming, Beyond the Summit 2 once again. So hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow.